A weekend sweep over a couple of ACC opponents.
Eagles hit .315 in that match against Georgia Tech. Here come the Tigers as they find the back row. Danica Rock cannot get there in time. And 4-3 Clemson. Now it's McKenna Gilden, the junior from Plano, Texas, to serve. And Rock just couldn't send it back.
BC has to be cognizant of some of those looks, and that was just a bit long. Great leave at the last second. Clemson claiming this one was touched.
2-point lead for the Tigers. This one, nice little float serve and another ace.
Play and just be reliable offensively time and time again.
Nice back set there and a nice finish on the near side by 9-6 lead here for Clemson. Nice fake there, but Sequoia Lane's denied by the block.
Season, you look at the last time they were out, 25-15. They won that opening set against Cuse. They are strong starters.
Back to Lane on the near side, tipped it off the block. Gilden able to play it back, and there's a strike down by Gordon.
Into an early deficit if you're Boston College.
Just a little flip, and Ross tried to block it. A nice decision there at the net.
Back pocket, Sam with 4 assists in the early going, but have to keep that Eagles defense honest, and she did.
That's a strong strike, but denied. Here in this first set. Pop-up serve from Yellen. Back set, and picked up by Rock. Ross gonna get a chance, denied by the block. Another line drive serve. Set up to the near side for Ross. Got it off the block. Picked up here. Back set again. That's off the block. Tooling it this time.
What playing a tough ACC schedule throughout the year does for a team. Clemson has seen every look imaginable that.
In this first set, now down to 136. 6 attacking errors here in the opening set. Another setup and a big windup, but denied by the block for Boston College. So a chance here, but a free ball comes back. Miscommunication, and another setup leads to another free ball, this time for the Eagles. Back on the near side for Ross, and she's denied, but nice job keeping that one alive by Aubrey Moore. Strong strike, lands in.
Impressed me the most about the Tigers in this first set. Everyone is just really aware of what's going on around them and knowing where to be once that ball comes roaring to the front of the net.
Chance here again, cross court finding an opening. Eagles down 8 here in the first set. Clemson hitting .429. Gildon set up that one and a finish through the middle for Oker.
Get a little bit more organized and force the violation, and that's a heck of a dig right there to keep that possession alive.
You know, it's past brunch time, but nice pancake there, and opportunity on the back set to finish it off, and off the block and out. On 11 kills, 30 total attacking opportunities. Marjanovic on the serve. Again, jostled for at the net, and Clemson wins that battle.
Testament to how the Tigers have executed their plan of attack, and now they're on the doorstep of taking this first set.
Back for Ross, who put that one down. Eagles team, redshirt sophomore, over 1,000 assists in her career. Yellen to serve. At the net, Sant back to the far side for Gordon, and she tools the block off of Lane. 3 matches, 3 out of the last 4 matches she's played with 10+ kills. Through the middle for Roach, and didn't get a tip.
Advantage too for Boston College, not have to rely on one player to do all of that work.
Mott this time on the setup and then the put down. Aubrey Moore missed some time earlier this year. Lucy Mott leading the team with the assist coming into today with .472, and there's another point here for Clemson as they now
is defending the onslaught up front. So far so good in the second set.
Eagles trailed 4-1. Finished 11th in the ACC. They started 1-7, had their struggles early on, but bounced back, finishing 7-5 in the last 12. And
great resiliency.
Gildon had a couple of good digs on the opposite side, and Yellen as well. And that's a hard hit off of Ehrlich at the conclusion of her career. Nice serve going after Marjanovic again. Back set, and Harrington had to readjust, so pushes this one over through the middle, and it's kept alive by Ross in the back row. Another back set for Harrington. touched by the block, keeps it alive. Sant back row again, and Ross, how about that one, using her body. Marjanovic readjusts. Gildon sets it up for Sant. Now back again on the near side for McGrath. Another great dig for Boston College. Marjanovic able to reset. Again, a chance for McGrath. This time she finds paint.
McGrath to worry about. You have more to worry about. So much depth up front.
Off the tape, chance for Harrington, and the block is there. McGrath.
And the funny thing is, it's a far less efficient second set than it was in the first one, Lewis, and yet the lead is just as big as it was.
Harrington, oh, another pancake by Gildon. And denied, Gildon gets back in it. Back set. Oh, what a readjustment! And what a strike for Mia Moore! Away from the field of play, and an on-air intern, with Tiger pregame show that does broadcast. Gildon to serve, was Big Orange Bash all-tournament team honoree earlier this season. Harrington trying to put a stop to it, and does. Grace Milliken checks in for Boston College. Sant back set again through the middle, and Yellen.
Than Boston College has been in this second set.
Again, Eagles going to give a free chance here. Sant to the near side, and that one off the body of Yellen. Danica Rock to serve, the sophomore from California. Sister Delaney plays volleyball at Colorado College. That's just pushed over by Sant. Another player who's had a quiet but impressive game.
Needs someone to come up front and try and help out. Can't only be Ross.
Sant back again to the near side. Gordon! Pushed over by Sant, and
says, you know what, I'll take it myself.
More on the setup through the middle. Ehrlich got under that one. Chance here, and look at Gordon, a running start. It's Moore again on the setup to Yellen. Ross readjusted, got some help from the tape, but allowed Gordon to get back in it. That's off the hands of Yellen on that far side. Tigers, Yellen on the serve receive through the middle for Ehrlich, and well, that play has worked a couple of times for Boston College there through the middle.
And I think you're seeing Clemson just having a lot of confidence in winning the battle up front, saying, you know what, we can leave that back line open because we know we'll deny it up front.
And a great finish here to set number 2. Simpson Kerr.
No question.
Back for Gordon. She's stopped by the block. Harrington gets the point for Boston College. Eagles trying to avoid.
That the Eagles have to kind of keep an eye on while protecting the middle.
Gordon with 2 blocks, 8 kills, and Boston College will get the point right back. Audrey Ross. Handled by Rains. Back to Gordon, and just felt like she whiffed on it. Didn't get a clean feed.
Right in that middle lane, and we're ready to get set up once again.
Harrington had to go back towards the benches to get that one. Gildon with the dig. Gordon and Marjanovic able to dig that one out. Eagles get the free point on the free ball.
It's funny, they've been better at defending, you know, the spikes than they have sometimes the floaters.
It's going to go into the net, and Boston College.
To Gordon, turned into a weak side situation, and Morse just as good at racking up those kills.
Oh, how about that? Ping pongs back to Gildon. She sends it back over. Another chance for the Eagles. It's taken. Redshirt sophomore has been impressive. Backs it again, looking for Hoppus. Goes to Ehrlich. Back to Ehrlich they go, and the block was ready for it for Clemson. Hoppus on the far side, strikes that one down.
Maybe just a different look that the Tigers are befuddled by, and another service ace for Boston College.
Addie Rains, the sophomore from Yorktown, Indiana, to serve. That one got a piece of the block before we got to double digits. And now a chance for Mia McGrath from the service line. Oh, on the setup, and got the contact there for the point for Boston College.
So you replace one pretty strong attacking player for another, and the one that's been the most efficient so far in this match.
Pushed over, free chance. Back set for Harrington, and great opportunities there. Marjanovic gonna try to set this one up. Harrington tried to push it over. Eagles get another opportunity. Ross denied by the block. Again, they go to Ross, and this time she goes down the line. Ross able to handle the serve. Goes back to Ross. Got it off the block and gets the point. We'll try to do it again. That one almost kept alive by Sant.
Ability to kind of feed off of each other's energy, palpable on that Tigers side.
Mott trying to feed the freshman. Marjanovic had to reset. Goes back to the opposite end. Block. Kept it alive, and that one tipped.
And the details in this third set for Boston College that's been letting them down.
Through the middle, and what a dig there by Sant. And then the extra effort's going to go off the wall, but third set, 12-7. Another chance on the opposite end, and tooling the block was McGrath. She picks up the point.
You want some of your best offensive players out there, and hopefully Lane can get it going.
Nice cross-court strike there from Sam Hoppus. 4 blocks. Match point for Clemson. Through the middle, Milliken's denied. What a way to end it. The block, the 10th one of the match for Clemson.